Hello and welcome to today's video. This time we'll be taking a look through 3 recent additions to my vintage Corgi Chipperfields Circus collection. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one, which is a Corgi Major. It's number 1121. And this is just the Chipperfields Circus crane truck. And it was the very first release that Corgi did of these in 1960. So it's in sort of this old style box, which lifts the lid rather than having sort of flaps. And it's got the glide-o-matic action. Now the box is not perfect. However, the actual model is very, very nice. I picked this one up at a toy fair. And it does actually come with 3 bits of cardboard. And I've had a little look online. I think this circle here goes on the back. And these 2 bits here sort of form like a little square, sort of to keep it just like it's sort of in position like that. Something like that, I think it goes. But all I really wanted to do today was get these out, give them the once over so they're as clean as possible. And then they'll be joining the other Chipperfields Circus diecasts in my collection, and yeah, they'll be looking really good. So I have actually brought the rest of my Chipperfields collection into the studio with me today as well, so I can have like a complete collection overview, which will be very, very cool. So I suppose let's start with the box first of all. So the box inner has got some wear. Yeah, there's a fair bit of dust in there. Probably 60 odd years worth, but that's got that out. A few odd splashes and that. As I said, the box was not pristine, but I did get this at a good price, so I can't really complain. And it hasn't got any ripped edges or anything, ripped corners, so that's all right. I'm not going to do anything with regards to cleaning the box at all. I don't really like putting any sort of polish on or any sort of cleaning material. If there was a pencil mark, potentially I might try and rub that out, but I think that'll be absolutely fine in all honesty. So I'll pop that to one side. Now the model itself, well, it doesn't appear to have been played with that much. Now what I've got here to get into the little nooks and crannies is this toothbrush. Now this toothbrush is literally 2 decades old, so it's 20 years old. The bristles are super soft, so it's not going to leave any marks at all on the model, so don't worry about that. But what it's perfect for is just getting into those little hard to get corners to get the little bits of dust out. So that's all I'm really using it for, just where the dust would accumulate over time. Just under the cab there. So I really am doing this very, very gently. Now, in my eyes, that's still left a bit of a mark there. There's a little bit of mark of dust there. So I do have another backup plan. And of course, this one's got the crane mechanism, you know, the working crane mechanism. That's how it is in the box. And you've got the cable on the back here, which can be turned to make the hook go up and down. Now you can see the very, very slightest bit of wear along there. That is supremely common with these particular die casts, so I'm honestly not too worried about it. I mean, that's absolutely fine for me. I'm not looking for perfection, but you know, I do like to have them in nice condition. I think that one's going to do absolutely fine. Now, because it's in the box that way round, I'm going to put it back in the box that way around. Now, it is missing the instruction booklet. It did come with like a little sheet. It was, I say booklet, it was more like a little photocopied thing. Now I believe that one just goes on there. That's when I've looked at it in pictures, that's how it seems to go on. But is it supposed to be like that? So it covers both bits? I think it might be like that. And then I believe that this bit of cardboard sort of goes in like this. think it may be something like that, and then like that, and it just sort of stops it rolling around. To me, that looks as if there should be another square piece of cardboard going across there to make some sort of square to stop it moving around in the actual box. That's what it looks like to me. If it went that way round. I don't know. It almost looks like it just should have a stopper of some sort to stop it. Well, that works to a fashion. Stop it moving against the box there. But once I've got this in my collection, when I eventually get a display case dedicated to the Chipperfields, I'll be able to get this one out then. But you know, it is what it is. It's, as I said, it's the very earliest one. I'm very pleased to get it. It's not uncommon, this one. It does turn up. So I suspect I'll probably find one over time with an even better box. But for now, really, really pleased with that one. Now I'll just slide that one up there because the next one we've got is Corgi 1123. And it's a Chipperfields Circus animal cage. Now, this particular one was released the following year, 1961, and it's now got the more traditional flap-style Corgi box. And this one, there's two versions of it. There's a version which is the cages are marked lions, and there's another one which they're marked polar bears. So I have got the lions version. Let's see which way it's going to come out. It's got the remnants of the instructions here. Oh, there's the polar bears one rather. Yeah, so look, it says polar bears. So it's the lions one I need. Now this particular one has also got some inner card. There we are. And the card just, it sort of goes in like that, you know. But yeah, mine says polar bears, but yeah, there is a lions version. Now, it's got the Corgi Model Club leaflet. Admittedly, it's been a bit scrunched up in the box, but that's all right, at least it's there. If we look at the box, first of all, I believe the two boxes for the lions and the polar bears are the same. Although the box does show lions on it. Chipperfields Circus animal cage, there we are. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. As I said, to get them complete, you do need both of them. Now, this one actually has got polar bears inside, so let's get these polar bears out and have a look, shall we? If I can. I'm pretty sure they were, there we are, designed to come out. There we are. Come on, you can do it. There we are. So they are actually different polar bear models. There's two different sorts there. But and there's like a dividing wall there that goes in. Clearly the decal has been applied to say polar bears right along the side there. And once again, this one does look very, very nice condition indeed. This is one I got from my friend Callum a little while back. He had a little batch of Chipperfields in, and he knows I collect it. So he's like my, he kept a little eye out for me, which is good of him. And yeah, I was going to say, these look as if they come out. Didn't actually, oh yeah, of course, looking on the box. I think they should come up. There we are, like that. There we are. Oh, look at that. There we are. So you can actually see the Chipperfields polar bears in action, just like in the picture there, where they've gone on and sort of almost like a zoo. Very, very nice, and it's absolutely immaculate. I mean, it really is. There's a little bit of like little wear along the top there, which I'm going to put a bit of polish on, I think. Now I'll put the old polar bears in there. Sadly, it has got to the stage where at the moment I haven't got enough room to display my Chipperfields Circus out of the boxes. So I'm going to have to just live with the fact that they're going to be in their boxes for the time being. But I have got plans to get a dedicated display case for them. Now I'm just going to put a bit of polish on the top there, because just with a really soft cloth and a little bit of furniture polish, because it just looks as if it's got some very light marking. So it's just very, very slight, just almost enough just to dampen it. I think it's possibly picked up a few little fingerprints in that over the years. I say it's still very early, isn't it? 60 plus years old, this one. And then with my very delicate toothbrush, once again, literally just where it might have any sort of dust, but this one doesn't even look like it's ever been displayed. Not ever. Yeah, so I'm wondering what you did at the time. Did you say to the shopkeeper, oh, I'm after one of that, do you have the lions one, or do you have the polar bears one? I don't know, but I now know it's the lions that I need. Now this cardboard bit, I think just goes straight away just on like that. And does this all go the way around? No, it doesn't, but I think it goes up like that. So I reckon that's how it goes back into the box. And it's quite a compact little model with lots of features on it, which is very, very cool. I can understand why they wanted to do two versions of it, I think, you know. But that is lovely, isn't it? That is very, very nice indeed. Oh, look at that. I forgot to put the little join the Corgi Model Club. I've got to slide that in. Of course, the actual modern day Corgi Model Club haven't done any of these, and I wonder if that's because it might be something they need to buy the rights for. Who can tell? I think that's the best look inside. I think that's lovely, that. Right. Excellent. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is this. Now, this is an original shop display poster from 1962. And this one advertises Corgi Set 1130, which was the Chipperfields Circus horse transporter, which I do actually have that one. I will have a look at it in a minute. See, I looked new this month, and it was 18 shillings and sixpence. And as you can see, it was evidently on the wall at some point in an actual toy store. But that is really, really nice. It's not quite fitting in shot, but you get to see it. And I think I'm probably going to get that one framed up, because that's actually an original piece of memorabilia there. I've found some adverts, some original period adverts. Haven't brought any down today, but I do have a comic advert for this one from the Eagle. But that's an original shop display banner, so there are not many of those around, as you would imagine. But that's very, very nice. And then the last of the new models we're going to look at today is this one, which is the Chipperfields Circus crane. Now, it's the Scammell Handyman cab. And as you can see, it's in a window box. Now, the window boxes came a little bit later. So this is from 1969, and it's at set 1144. So yeah, 1969, like £5. So we're even into decimal money. So, well, let's have a look at the box before we take it out. It's got traditional, beautiful Corgi artwork on the back there. And very, very nice it is too. And fantastic. Oh, I just love these so much. They're really, really beautiful. And thankfully, this has got a really nice plastic bubble, so the bubble hasn't been like squished in. It doesn't appear to have been like crushed or anything. There is, however, there's an old price sticker, which we can get off there, because I can put some polish on there and rub it, and that should come off all right. Along the top, we're looking good. So what I'm going to do is once again take my soft cloth. I'm going to put some furniture polish on, dab it, and I find this is quite a good way to get price labels off. It's just a little bit of Mr. Sheen, but it's just basically furniture polish, and that has done it straight off the bat. Look at that. Just going to do the rest of it now, because when you do the first bit, you realise there are a couple of other little sticky marks. So this one may have been through the odd toy fair, who knows. There we are. This one also came from my friend Callum. If you've not seen the recent video on the channel where I take my first look through Callum's amazing vintage Corgi farming collection, then do have a look at that. And we are planning to go back and have another look through Callum's collection quite soon, because he's got so much good stuff there. But his like non-farming stuff, or just not the gift sets. I think it'll be more the regular stuff. Okay, so that slipped out of the box okay, and that box is now nice and clear. Now it comes in this sort of plastic surround, and I know traditionally these are the sorts of things that get bust very, very easily. So we'll lift the pretty heavy die cast actually. We'll try and lift this one out. There we are. And that can just stay out of the picture. There's nothing we can do with that. And let's have a look at this. So it's got the rhinoceros in there. He's having a sleep. And I'm not sure if these could actually be taken out. You could swap the animals or not, but I'm not going to play around too much with it. I'm just going to leave that as is. Once again, I don't think this has really been out of the box, but I'm just going to do the edges. Now with this one, I mean, you tell me, that one to me looks like it's never been out and played with. It just looks like it's been on display in the box. What I can't get over is the weight of it. It's so heavy. Proper die-cast metal, this. And the crane mechanism works the same as that original one, doesn't it? So you could have it at different degrees and then move the hook up and down. But I shall just have it in classic orientation. Yeah, I can't really see much in the way of any sort of dust on this one. Got the little sticker there. Here comes the circus. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's as good as you could want, isn't it? Very, very nice. Gorgeous. Right, we're just going to get it back into its box. There we are. That's that bit. And then we'll put the rhinoceros facing out. And I shall delicately slide this one back in. I might need to do this one off camera though. And there we are. He's back in its box now, and it does display really, really well. I, for one, am grateful. This won't be one that I'll eventually need to take out of the box when I get around to putting it on display. So anyway, that was all my new additions. So I'm going to put these together with my 3 other original models, and we'll take a little bit of a collection tour. And now having a little close-up look at the my collection such as it stands right now. And there's the gorgeous giraffe transporter. And there's the aforementioned horse carrier with that original advert below it. And then we got the Land Rover with the elephant and cage on a trailer. It's got the Landy as well, which is a gift set number 19. So yeah, very, very good. Now, the other thing I've done, I have got like a visual checklist of all the Chipperfields range that Corgi produced. And I find that really, really handy. So if anyone would like a copy of that, just drop me an email at julesburt@gmail.com and I'll send you one by return. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that little look through my Corgi Chipperfields Circus collection. I'm not quite halfway, but I'm well on my way now, and I'm really enjoying looking out for these at the toy fairs and trying to pick up really nice examples when I come across them. If you have enjoyed today's video, do please give it the thumbs up. If you enjoy this sort of vintage diecast content, there's quite a bit of it on the channel now, as well as vintage Matchbox toys and numerous trips to local toy fairs. So if you're interested in any of that, do please check out the channel. Thanks very much for watching today, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.